Okay, so hi there everyone. We're going to continue with our lessons in decimals, and in this video we're going to talk about the addition and subtraction of decimals. Okay, so in order for us to add or subtract decimals, we will need first to arrange the numbers such that the decimal points, take note, decimal points are aligned. That is, what we mean by that is that they are in the same column. Okay, and then add or subtract normally the numbers. Okay, so again, make sure that the decimal points are aligned such a way that they are in the same columns, and all the place values will be also, if the decimal point is aligned or are aligned, decimal points are aligned. So therefore the place values are also aligned. And then after that, we're going to add or subtract them normally. So say for instance this example. Okay, so we have 3.25 plus 44.098 plus 0.32. Okay, so what's the answer from there? So again, we're going to align first the decimal point, all of for all of these numbers. So we have 3.25, 3.25, and then what we have is 44. So we'll make sure that they are aligned. 44 point. Again, the decimal points are aligned here, as you can see. 0, 9, 8, and then we have 0.32. So 0, oops, you know, 0.32. Okay, so that's it. That's how we make sure that they are aligned. Let me erase that twice there. Okay, so that's how we make sure that they are aligned. So what we're gonna do is we're going to add them right now, the operation here, since the operation here is addition. So we're going to add them. Okay, so let's start. Let's start here from the right to going to the left. Um, we're going to make sure that there's nothing here, or we can see that there's nothing here. If there's nothing here, it's going to be understood that there's a zero there, an invisible zero. Okay, it's a zero is a placeholder. Again, just note that zero is a placeholder for any place value that doesn't have any non-zero digit with it. So since zero is a placeholder, we can imagine that there's zeros there. So 0 plus 8 plus 0 is going to be 8. It's going to be 8. We have 5 plus 9 is 14. 14 plus 2 is 16. We're going to carry over we're going to carry over a 1, which usually we write it here, but actually we can write the 1 down below. Okay, so we have 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 1, so we have 6. Okay, so that's the end of our decimals on the right side of decimal. So we're going to put the decimal point over here. So we have 3 plus 4 is 7, and we have 4. Again, imagine a 0 here and a 0 here. So 4 plus two zeros is 4. So our answer is 47.668. So again, this is not digit, this is 1. Okay, our carry. So we have 47.661. Okay, 47.661. Okay, so that's for number 1. Let's proceed to number 2. Okay, let's proceed to number 2. Okay, so number 2, I'm going to give you one example for addition. So let's say we're going to add, um, for number 2, we're going to add 0.84, or seldom, you don't need to put the 0, you just need to put, 0.84. That again, there's a placeholder which is 0 there, plus 3.92, 3.92, plus 400.809, plus zero point zero 0.01. Okay, so with this, let's try to add them and then get the answer. Again, the first step that we must do is to align the decimal points. So we have here 0.84. Let's put the point here. Okay, 0.84. Again, there's a 0 which is a placeholder. It's okay not to write it. So we have 3.92. We have 400, so 0, 0, 4 to make it 400. point, okay, 0.809. Oops, 809. And then we have point zero 0.01. Okay, and then let's proceed to addition. Usually put a plus sign here to indicate that it's addition. So again, there's 9 here. Imagine that there are 0, so we just need to put 9 since there are no other numbers. So we have in the hundredths place, we have 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7 for the hundredths place. For the tenths place, we have 6 plus, or rather 8. 8 plus 9 is 17. 17 plus 8 is going to give us 25. So 5, we have 5 here. And let's put 2 as a remainder, not a remainder, a carry rather. So we have 2 here. So 3 plus nothing is 3 plus the carry 2. That's going to give us 5. Okay, 5. Oops, in a while. 5. Okay, and then we have 0, and then we have the 4. Okay, so that is our answer for the number 2. So we have 405.579. Okay, so we have 405.579. So that's our number 2. That's still for the addition. Now for number 3, for the subtraction. Okay, so let's, if we're going to proceed to the subtraction, let's give one more example for that. Okay, here. So for number 3, let's have an example which says 25, oops, 25.82, okay, minus, oops, 12, 0.97. Okay, so we have 25.82 minus 12.97. So again, the first step that we're going to do is to align the decimal points, or the decimal points. So we have 25.82 minus 12.97. Okay, so since the decimal points are aligned, let's proceed to the subtraction straight ahead. So we can see here 2, we cannot do that. We need to borrow something. Okay, so we need to borrow 2 here. This is going to become 7, and then 2 will become 12. Okay, 12 minus 7 is going to give us 5. Okay, next. So 7, we cannot still do that. We're going to borrow from 5 here. This is going to become 4, and then 7 will become 17. 17 minus 9 is going to give us, okay, 8. It's going to give us 8. Okay, and then put the decimal point here. So we have 4 minus 2, so we don't need to borrow. That's going to be 2. 2 minus 1 is 1, so that's our answer for number 3, 12.85. Okay, 12.85. And for our last number, number 4, this is going to be the last item for subtraction. And then what we'll have is 4. 804 0.263 minus 94.329 32965. Okay, there. So let's write this in a form of write this vertically. So we have, again, we must make sure that the decimal points are aligned. Okay, 804.263 minus 94.32965. Okay, so we have 804.263 minus 94.32965. So let's proceed to the subtraction, and we will try to recall that 0 is a placeholder for any digit wherein there's no number. So for the tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s place, there's no number on the on the first number. So we just put 0 there. And then we, of course, obviously we need to borrow something. So that we can start with our subtraction. So we need to borrow here, cancel here, and then we'll borrow here, and then this becomes 2. This will become 10, but we need to borrow from it again, so this becomes 9. Okay, and then this becomes 10 over here. Okay, so we can proceed to our subtraction. 10 minus 5 is obviously 5. Okay, this is going to give us 5. Oops. And then we have 9 minus 6 is 3. And then we need to borrow again. Okay, we cannot minus 2 from 9. So this becomes 5. Oops. But the 2 becomes 12. So 12 minus 9 is going to give us 3 still. And then 5 minus 2 is going to give us 3 still. 2 minus 3 is cannot be done. That cannot be done. So we need to borrow something here. This becomes 3. This 2 here becomes 12. So 12 minus 3 is going to give us 9 this time. 9. Point, right, the decimal point. We're now here in this part. And then we need to borrow again. Okay, since 3 minus 4 cannot be done, so this becomes 7. This becomes 10, but eventually it will become 9. And then this 3 becomes 13. So 13 minus 4 is going to give us 9. That's for the ones digit. For the tens digit, 9 minus 9 is 0. For the hundreds digit, 7 minus 0 is just 7. So this is our answer for number 4. Okay, 709.933335. Okay, again, 709.9335. 93335 rather. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you very much. We have tackled about two problems in decimals involving addition and two involving subtraction. So that's it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Okay, thank you very much.